Assalamu alaikum. Good evening, everyone. First things first, I'd like to thank the honorable moderator for giving me this wonderful opportunity to express my thoughts in today's topic. A big thanks to the audience, the respective judges, and not to mention a warm welcome to our respective rivals as well. I am Sadman Sakib from batch SS 135, here to highlight some of the major points why mobile phones are useful for students. Today's motion is mobile phones do more harm than good for students, and here is why me and my team strongly disagree with this statement. Information access and digital learning. If you look at the core of these 2 points, it all comes down to this one thing, which is this mobile phone, and that is what me and my team will be highlighting today. I'd like to start with information access. As an IELTS student of Shah Sultan's IELTS Academy, I use my phone almost every day for it. We all do. If we find any topics difficult to understand, we search it. We don't wait for the next class to begin. We search it online and get our answers in a few minutes. It helps us to learn new things, and we saves our time as well. So, which is why I believe mobile phone is one of the best learning tools for students. Now, let me put our opponents to the test. If mobile phones are harmful for students, then why should a student stay confused when he is only a few clicks away from learning something new or from correction? Or does our opponents believe that staying confused is better than learning something new? Now, moving on to point, which is digital learning. Ladies and gentlemen, education is evolving. IELTS has moved from paper-based to computer-based, and students are expected to learn using digital devices. So whether you like it or not, that's how modern education works. At Shah Sultan's IELTS Academy, our homeworks are assigned to WhatsApp. Our study materials are provided through online. And as for speaking, we record them with our phones and send it to our teachers who give us an honest feedback that helps us to improve day by day. These are not imaginary examples. These are part of our everyday learning. Now, ladies and gentlemen, and my fellow positions, here comes the penalties. If our mentors can trust the mobile phones, why can't our opponents can? After all, I'm sure that you have used your phones to prepare your scripts for today's debate. And mark my words, that's an undeniable fact. So are you arguing against smartphones or your own study partner? At the summary of my research, all it stands that the smartphone is not just a device for entertainment. It can be a classroom, a library, a research partner, and most importantly, a bridge to knowledge, like a car that can be used for reckless driving, which can cause casualties, or it can be used for safe transportation. It all depends on the users, and the possibilities are endless. For all these valid reasons, me and my team strongly believe that mobile phones is not only good, but also beneficial for students. Now, moving on to point 2, the answering part. My previous opponent has spoken about the mobile phone addiction, and I think it's a career-ending question, so I'll have to give him my free lesson as well. So, phones do not distract. People follow distractions. A fire can be used for cooking. It can also burn your house. So, who is to be blamed? The fire or the person? It's not the device that should be blamed. It's the person and his character. That's all for me today. Thank you everyone for giving me a much.